Hey guys, welcome to GJBricks. I'm Greg. Now, I'm going to show you a city update, sort of. I know this happens a few times, but I had an epiphany. I'm going to share it with you. I've got to apologise for two things. One, I'm sorry I'm sweating. It's really, really humid tonight, which is making it very unpleasant to work in here, but I just wanted to start. And the second one is some of the scenes you're about to see may upset more sensitive viewers because it's pretty much bomb side at the moment, but I just wanted to show you what I'm doing, and then hopefully you'll see where I'm going with this one. I think this was actually inspired by I was watching Bricksy's video and I realised how he had sort of his lanes of, it might be Bricksy and it might have been Alex Nunes, I think, actually, but I think it was probably Bricksy first, and I noticed Alex Nunes did something similar, but the way they do like corridors of streets, and you'll see what I mean in 2 seconds. It also meant I've torn up all my train tracks. They need to be relayed, kind of for better and worse, and you'll see what I mean about that as well. I'm going to have slightly less sidings, but for the better. I'm going to have to find somewhere to store trains, is the long and the short of it. So let's have a quick look at what I've done. It's going to be a pretty short video, but I just wanted to show you, because I was going to do a city update this week, and you'll see why I'm not doing a city update this week, because it's a mess. If you're easily offended, look away now. I've turned the whole top raised area 90 degrees. 90 degrees, that's all I've done. And it suddenly feels like I have a massive space here. Now I'm pushing the limits of what I can do in terms of overhang, but I just feel like what I can do with this is a strip along the back of modulars and things like that, and I'm thinking like the Ghostbusters HQs might go back on this corner. I haven't decided yet, and then I can run a road along the front of them, which can maybe zigzag round there, and then that can actually go down now into this area and connect that up, which solves something that a few people have pointed out to me. It's going to look kind of massive, but that could be interesting. And then down here I'm thinking again, I can run a small road off of here and along here. Then this area down here where all of my vehicles and things are, and Iron Man's house and stuff, becomes like the depot. So it's going to be a smaller depot, but connected to the roads better, and then the normal train line will come round here, round, as it did before, underneath. And then underneath here I'm going to run a second loop, just a small loop, that I can do an underground station here, I'm thinking. Just something small, just want something much. I really want an underground station, always have. I did actually, where is it? I did actually do a little subway entrance mock the other day in preparation. But in doing this, I've got a lot more space. It feels like I've got more space for buildings, but I think what's actually happened is the viewing angle for the buildings is better than when it was in just the long line, because you couldn't really see certain things, and I had to stick to a narrow view, whereas this one I've got street, 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 so I can actually have more going on. I can put a few more things in and you'll be able to see it, which is the important thing that you couldn't do in the old one. So I think that's going to work pretty well. It means I can get the diner, I can get the corner garage now, I can get the bookshop, and actually have space for them. Because before I was a bit sort of uncertain about how I was going to fit them in, and I do really like the diner, I do like the bookshop. So yeah, I've got my petrol station over there. So I've got a few more buildings down here. You can see they're all sort of going to get reworked at some point. But yeah, I like the fact that I can have this kind of, if I wanted to, I could have a promenade of buildings down here as well, which then suddenly makes it feel a lot more complete and connected, which I can't remember who it was. Someone said a few updates ago, it felt disjointed, and it's just been bugging me, like, not what he said, but he was right, because I think I'd been feeling similar. So you can see what I meant about, I apologise for the state of it. I've literally just put everything out at the moment, and I need to now sort it and put it away, and then start to figure out how the train tracks and things are going to work here. Nothing's changed down there other than it's a little bit more of a mess, but I'm liking how this is coming now. This is good. That area over there, excuse the hospital being in the middle of it, that's obviously not staying there. My kids were playing as well, so that's why the party bus is down there. Kids. Yeah, so, and then this can obviously run down here, and then I can run something around this corner too. So yeah, just like more roads, more buildings, more things, bit of parkland perhaps, something like that. It just feels a bit more jointed. doing something that hurts my soul, and that is sacrificing space for trains in doing this. But I feel like it's for the greater good because of the size of the room. I feel like it's what it needed to make it feel more cohesive and bigger. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling there. You can see the construction vehicles are moving in to start work on it. GJBricks has come in through the Stargate portal there. There are various minifigure sig figs around. I'm not going to try and hunt them all down. I can see a couple here and there. There's Troy. There's one over there. It's just, there's people tucked away all over the place. So, there's my subway entrance. There we go. That's what I did. I found my little... I did this the other day as a little mock. I kind of wanted to do somewhere sort of like that, as on the street there, that could then be the entrance down into the subway, which would be underneath here. That was what I was trying to do. So yeah, just a little mock with some parts I had. I thought worked quite well, and looks like sort of New York subway. Just something very simple. So yeah. That was my sort of city update, but not really a city update, but a city update. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. Let me know in the comments what you think. Comments are enabled because this is an adult-friendly video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and make sure you hit like if you think it was good, and if you're feeling really kind, share. Here's a couple more places you can find me on the internet. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon.